It seems kind of warm in here. What's going on?
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
Oh, why haven't you fixed them yet?
Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
Is there no room for compromise?
None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone on board, will be cooked alive.
Here you go. You need a contractor to work this out. I'm available for a reasonable rate.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
Crazy Mom, in connection with Halloween. Oh, the guy wearing the moon mask is probably what you're referring to. Maybe. Yeah, this is not a Halloween game. It doesn't have a Halloween event. Borderlands has a Halloween event I should be over participating in, but I'm just driven to keep working through this story right now. Okay, so in the back base. Cool. The mission indicator will tell me all this, so... Hey, Giraffe Incorporated is making the chimps dance. What's up, Giraffe Incorporated? But there's a catch, right?
The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
Okay. I'll get you those parts from the back bays.
Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Level up! Oh my goodness. That was quick. So now we got some work from her. Maybe we can make the money we need without going off planet. Because we had that other job going down to Terra 2. Although we might want to make sure we do that anyway before we sell or buy the things from Gladys, because that might go away otherwise. So let's get our little level up in. Sweet. We got 10 more precious points to spend here. So where should we put it? We want to get things up into the 20s or into the 40s or the 60s. Intervals of 20 definitely do us a lot of good. We could get Persuade all the way up right now. That's a pretty good one with all this. Let's do that this time. Let's get Persuade up to 60. And now when we fight people, their armor, they'll be so afraid of us that their armor will go down 50%, which is good. At least the coward ones do. Yeah, and there'll be a lot of other skill checks in dialogues that will help us with, for sure. Oh, an interesting thing just happened here is now that we're over 50, I'm not getting all of these at once. I have to put them in individually. Oh, okay. All right, good to know. Let's go ahead and apply that. And then we didn't get a perk because this was not an even numbered one. So let's go back out of here. Sweet. So we got her mission. We've got the one down on Terra 2. We're picking up lots of side quests. So I think this is that one. And then Weapons from the Void. Oh, we picked that up from the Captain's Terminal. Acquire the science weapon on Groundbreaker. Oh, okay. I missed that one. So science weapons are supposed to be some of the best. There's the distress signal. We bought that quest off of the vendor. View the distress signal recording on your ship. Solution vial. Talk to Dr. Wanda in the sick bay. All right, we're supposed to do that for the guy at the customs. So many things. So for Parvati, we got to return to Unreliable and ask her about Junlai. For Vicar Max, we can't work on that till we get to Monarch. This guy, we need to get an acid steeper. But it doesn't say where. Roseway. Not too worried about that one yet. And then this. Right, we can't get that one until we get the nav key from Gladys. So let's do Junlai's thing first. Happiness is a warm spaceship. Get new parts for the radiators. You need to get new parts for the radiator array to keep the groundbreaker from overheating. Junlai wants you to salvage the parts for the radiators from old machinery in the back bays. Okay.
Advertisement for the following story.
So where are we going?
Do you have what it takes?
Salvage parts. It looks like we're gonna have to do some fighting. Come on, y'all. Step on. Transition to the back bays. Okay. Alright, you all ready?
Expecting any company? A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back
These
away
guys
now,
gonna
or
fight
you'll
us?
parley with the king.
Let me make sure I know where my weapons are. Plasma rifle, auto mag pistol, bolter pistol. This shotgun cannon was doing really good last time. Alright, let's talk to this guy.
Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. Promise.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
Speaking for myself, Captain, I am not of a mind to be murdered by a psychopath who plays with fire.
No, we're not gonna let that happen.
Came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain.
Okay. We could persuade, we could intimidate. Or we could just kill him. Let's intimidate.
Woo! Look at the courage on this one. Lay it on me, boss. Give me a taste of that fiery primal spirit.
Mm-hmm. I'm just here for some parts.
That's right, sir. Just the parts. We'll be in and out in a jiff. You won't even know we were here.
Tennyson just keeps feeding the furnace, don't she? We're still playing with her last sacrifice out back with the crew.
So I can grab that part then?
You don't just ask a king for a favor when you're standing in his court. You bring tribute, sacrifices, prophecy, shit like that.
Mm-hmm. We should probably just kill him because this guy's a jerk. I'm not going to give him my money. Let's try to lie. We'll get a little XP off that.
Under its skin, this ship is all poison and darkness. Lead bones, asbestos muscle. Maybe you're right. You've got the run of the kingdom. Up those stairs, you'll find the parts.
Whoa,
My
we got
crew
in.
won't get in your way.
All right. Got it. Thanks. Although I'm curious, there was something else.
Lay it on me, boss. I'm good for it.
How did you end up back here?
Ship got impounded. The crew and I racked up a debt while we were grounded, and my baby got sold to Sublight. Scrapped for parts. That's bureaucracy for you. Piracy with a smile.
All right. Sounds a lot like what happened to me.
Am I your dark reflection? Shit, must be getting old. Stay here too long, and the groundbreaker drains you like a fuel tank.
All right, let's get out of here.
You can come and go in my little kingdom. Just try not to piss off any of the gestures.
Still might kill him, but let's do our mission here first. Got a medical drone.
Even the proverbial unwashed masses would turn their noses up at this place. We'll cut them off.
That shit.
Alright, we need to get up there. There's a down there.
It's so
And
cozy.
the doors to shut here? No. These guys I don't mind stealing from. Nothing in there. Oh yeah. Anybody looking? Shh. Okay. That's not obvious at all, guys. Alright. That's there. Ooh, scrap mechanical. Interesting. Alright, that's a little too in view. Let's go see what's down that other door. Let's just check out what's over here too. Alright, that goes up, which is the way we want to go. That stuff. Alright, let's see what's up.
Does everyone get branded when they join McRed's crew?
Nope.
We got another complaint.
Outlaws.
People don't like worms in their shrooms.
Aw, they're just tilling the soil.
Okay.
Besides, they're my friends.
Interesting fungus growing here.
This worm fixation is screwed.
Combat drone. Alright, so this is not where we wanted to go. We can't steal anything. There's too many people here without starting a big fight anyway. Well, while we got the run of the place, we might as well take advantage of it. Aha, there's a ladder going up. And stairs going up. See if these go to different places. Nope.
Today's my birthday.
Fuck your birthday.
Lovely bunch of folks. Lots of outlaws. I wonder if we started a fight in front, if everybody would come here.
Fantastic, we've got
There's
them.
the radiator
Now we
parts.
can move on
Cool.
to cleaner pastures.
Okay, so now we got to go back to Junlai. Can I get through here? Yeah. Okay, grab this. And then let's see what was down here. Hello. All right. It's a fair amount of dudes. Yeah, I am curious if you start a fight, like how many of these guys would come running down. Lots of little back parts here. Alright, but we managed to talk our way out of it this time. I say we go on ahead. I would like to liberate the groundbreaker of this issue, but let's do that later. Maybe we can get a mission for that or something at some point. Get some more XP out of the killing XP. Hey, Crazy Mom, you said, I always enjoy watching you play. You say everything you do and explain what you do. Hopefully that's not too much stating of the obvious. But thank you. And sorry if you wrote that a minute ago. I get distracted over here. Okay, so let's go talk to Junlei. Got her part.
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed.
Didn't even have to fire a shot. I got the parts for the radiators. What's now?
Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight mantipillar infestation.
Okay. I'll make my way down there. I don't need to hear the define slight. And I'm not going to give her any lip.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
Okay. So we got to go down here somewheres. Oh, we got a workbench. Cool. Then we need to get down there. I guess might be the way to get there. You guys always manage to get in the doors just in the nick of time. Okay.
The controls are in the back.
Let's see what mantipillars are. Oh, yeah. Don't need to, but she'd be grateful if you did. Well, let's do it. Oh, I want to see his skill. It's too late now. They're dead. Oh, what is that? What's she shooting? Oh, it's up there. These guys don't have anything to loot. All right.
Good news? Song tells me the security mechanicals booted up and killed a bunch of mantis. Bad news. Diagnostic says their circuit boards are fused from the heat, so they're not too picky about who they kill next. Sneak past if you can. Shoot back if you need to. I can always fix them later.
It's funny her volume's down so low right now. Oh, hi.
Don't mess with us.
Bracelet. Take it. Drino. Oh, yeah. Always need mag picks. Ooh, ouch. Those are very hot. Okay, so we need to get over here. In there. I'm just looking around a lot. I've heard that this game really rewards you for looking in weird places. And that's not the way we needed to go, but you know, you gotta check out everything.
Watch out, Captain.
Oh god. Let's see his ability. He's G.
I smite you in the name of the law.
Ooh. Nice. Oh, hello.
Everyone all right?
Didn't quite kill him. You look so tough, Parvati. Nothing to loot on there. What a bummer. Okay, we'll take that. That. And nothing here. Okay, let's keep going. That's got some looting. Oh. This thing's almost too effective. There's more bad guys that way. You know, I don't have the little mini map anymore. I wonder if that's just for this level, or if I've accidentally turned it off somehow. Okay, so our thing.
Incoming!
Where's he at? And where do I need to go? there. Repair radiators. Down here.
That's the terminal. I have the party number.
Hello. Good work. Ooh, Robophobia. Yeah, I could accept that with those -1 points on all those things, and then I get a perk. But I'm going to reject it. But it does show me that you get a chance to receive flaws more than once, because I was offered Robophobia before. That's 3 different points off. I've seen one that only gives you 1 point off, so maybe I should pick and choose my phobias. A little bit better. But those are pretty interesting. Alright, we're here. Cannot use while in combat. Who else are we in combat with? Some bits. I don't feel like I'm in combat. Maybe if I put my gun away? Okay. Alright. So, are we ready to do this? Cycle droplet pumps. Alright, we did it. She didn't tell me to, but I did it. Return to her. Alright. Reminder, non-expendable personnel must exit the maintenance shaft before activating the cycling protocol. Oh boy. And the logs cobbled together. The fluids, the staff is getting restless. Workaround and half-cocked solutions are all we've got to mend Groundbreaker's bones. In many cases, we can't revive one system without cannibalizing another. Grandma lived with that reality, and so will I. I can rally our spirits, but what happens when I'm not around? Groundbreaker's real test will be seeing if our independence outlasts me. I'll take that bet. And then old plans, new problems. Found some of the Chief Guaying's old schematics. Groundbreaker must have taken a beating during the crossing because she spent half of her career patching it up. Lots of corners cut when they put this place together. Among her papers, I also found the layout of a hangar that doesn't match any of my docs. Something that might have gotten sealed off along the way, like blood cells isolating an infection. I hate to put sentiment down in print, but every time I open a panel or find some workaround in the guts of this old bird, it's like I can feel you reaching out to me from the past, Grandma. Aw. So, I wonder, Chief Guaying, if that's her grandmother? It probably says somewhere obvious, but yeah. Oh, that seems what she seemed to imply there. Okay.
The temperatures are dropping.
Sweet. So we got her in our favor.
Stay out of there.
What's in here? More stuff. Oh, we've actually been this way. Okay, that was just a shortcut. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, we've been here. So now we need to go up there. I'm curious why we don't have a mini-map anymore. And I'm curious if that would then give us the current mission thing. I can definitely see a little map here. One more time, I'm going to look at my settings for the UI to see if there's a show map thing. I don't see it. Okay, that shows the quest up there, which we don't need necessarily. It's kind of cool. And the mini-map's still not up there, though. Yeah, it's not in these. It's Not in here. Definitely not there. Okay, so for that one, where'd it go? We want to timed fade, and we'll just increase it to 10. That way I won't miss it. Okay. All right, resume. Okay, so let's return to her up there. I gotta remember how I got there. I think I'm gonna hurt myself. Ow. Yeah. Not a whole lot of loot to be had in this particular area. We killed the mantipillars. What's this? Archived logs and transmissions. Arrival confirmation to HHB Earth HQ. Transmitted via probe, archived at source. It is my honor to report that Groundbreaker has successfully arrived at the Lagrange point, having released our cargo of prefab housing, settlers, and supplies at their intended colony worlds. May they prosper and expand. Now that stages 1 and 2 of the missions have carried out, my family will take ownership of the Groundbreaker as specified in our contract, keeping the ship in active duty as an independent trading post, repair stop, and cargo bay. I'd be remiss if I close this transmission without sending my hopes and best wishes back to Earth. There's so much ahead of us, but we'll never forget what we left behind. So yeah, this was used to bring a bunch of housing, settlers, and supplies to the colonies, and then their family got to get it afterwards. So that's interesting. Okay, so I'm surprised that I guess they paid them less in order to give them the ship later, or something like that. A stern reminder. Some very rich and unsavory elements among our colonial neighbors seem to have the wrong idea about why I flew us out here. It wasn't for a 9-figure blood money salary and a Spacer's Choice logo stamped on my butt. It was to nickel and dime passing ships out of their last bit. Groundbreaker has no role in the success or failure of Halcyon's corporate entities, period. I negotiated that understanding and clearly outlined it in writing before I ever set foot on this ship. If anyone wants to dispute that or compromise our independence, they will answer to a Tennyson. We're a family operation. Even when the last Tennyson falls, Groundbreaker will remember us and defend its freedom accordingly. So she's fiercely defending the independence of the Groundbreaker. And that's why it's sort of this neutral ship. Glad you guys made it on. And let's get back to Junlei. Here you go.
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right. The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
Ooh. Oh, I thought that was bits. It's XP. That's a lot of XP, though. Cool. So we have more access to meds with the vendor. Cool. Oh, we got 3,000 bit cartridges. That's awesome. And we got welder's goggles. Okay. What's it like being in command around here?
Frustrating. Everything down to the circuit boards
Yeah, we
is
got
past
reputation
warranty,
with them.
So I have the pleasure of making life or death decisions on a shoestring budget. Plus, there's no time to train my successor or document fixes in a way that anyone outside the family would understand.
I'm curious if I say Parvati here could always help you shoulder the burden. Do I lose Parvati? I don't want that per se. Aren't you a little young to be training the successor?
You see any bite-sized Tennyson children running around? I didn't think so. The next captain won't have my heritage. I'll have to foster that talent from somewhere. It's only a question of when.
We know this one already, but I'll ask her. This ship is a family business?
Sure is. The Tennysons came over on the Groundbreaker. My grandmother, Chief Gaying, kept it together during the crossing and until she died. I was promoted only recently, when my mom died. Then I took the leap from chief engineer to captain.
They must have been amazing people to have taught you all you know, I mean, which is a lot.
That means a lot coming from a fellow engineer.
Condolences, Junlai. I'm sure those were some big shoes to fill.
Appreciate it. There wasn't much that took me by surprise about the job, but the little things you never expect or think about, they add up over time. Maybe you can see why I'm protective of Groundbreaker. This ship is family. It's got tinkerings and bypasses that only Tennysons know about.
Where's the self-destruct mechanism? I'm reluctant to offer Parvati because I don't want to lose her. So, yeah. Let's back up out of here.
You've got my attention.
We'll talk to her just one more bit. You don't have a lot of faith in the board.
You're right, I don't. The board is after two things, bits and power, and they only get it by sticking their nose where it doesn't belong.
And, you must not like Udon Bedford very much.
I like to think of myself as a nice person, but if that gaudy embassy of his was on fire, I might hold my breath a moment before activating the sprinkler system. The board wants control over Groundbreaker, and leeches like Udon Bedford will do anything to please their corporate masters.
I like her, but we're supposed to like her. How do you keep the board at a safe distance?
I placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard-ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out the corporate merchants and reclaim the docking fees in my lifetime. Too much of Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong direction. I'd like to see that change.
I want to offer help with that. All right, back to my other
You've
questions.
got my attention.
We're done. Okay, we'll be on our way.